Vale, ya está. Pues vamos a ver si acabamos con el reto de los Suns. Quedan 7 partidos. Eso es nada y menos. Así que vamos al lío. Vamos al lío, chetón. Esos pedazos de misas, porque van chetos, van con ganas. No se te oye. Sí, estoy hablando, pero estoy hablando bajito. Porque aquí son las 3:30 de la mañana, ¿sabes? Si no quiero despertar a los vecinos. Así que sube un poco el lío porque no puedo hablar muy alto. Y gracias por el like, crack. Bueno, vamos a empezar. Vale, esto ya está. Esto listo. JK, creo que eres nuevo. Si eres nuevo, bienvenido. Gracias por pasarte. Normalmente a estas horas se pasa muy poca gente, pero bueno. Vale, esto. Y esto también, vale, esto listo. Vámonos. Vámonos. Vale. Esto no pagas, estudio la cama sin hacer nada. Pues mira, ya tienes entretenimiento. Si tienes preguntas, no sé si eres nuevo, porque no me suenas, pero si te quieres suscribir, bienvenido. Yo hago directos todos los días, a todas las horas. Estoy más en YouTube que en muchas televisiones. Estoy más en directo que en muchas televisiones. Vámonos. Vamos al día.
Collison. To Oladipo. Going to launch beyond the arc. They were all over Oladipo. Missed the shot. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing the pickup.
Into the front court comes Collison. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. To Oladipo. Screen coming. Oladipo, guarded by Kelly Oubre. To Turner. Shot from the lane won't go. Kelly Oubre with the finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Pacers control. Collison to Young. Out there looking. No! Get that out of here. Message sent, Jay. Oladipo to Young. Off the mark.
Madre mía, si es que corro más que les contan, chaval.
Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Collison into the front court. The deficit is 6. Baseline drive, but he can't finish.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Layup goes down. Well done.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Collison. To Oladipo. Here comes the screen. Oladipo. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
It's Indiana basketball. Collison
Aquí
to
son las
Oladipo.
3:30 de la mañana. Bueno, ahora va a hacer un directo.
To Collison. Kelly Oubre rejects it. Ah, that's a 24-second violation. There's the whistle and an intentional foul. Just their first in the final 2 minutes, so no free throws yet. They'll take the ball out of bounds.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
Able to convert on both free throws. Indiana with the basketball.
Bueno. Ah, fuck.
Darren Collison. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
No, que se va, que se va.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for. Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Suns with the victory. As they get a good win on the road. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we
que necesito pano Henry Kichuelin. Pues voy a estar, como mínimo quedan 6 partidos. Luego cortaré y luego creo que voy a hacer otro directo, supuestamente. Pero vamos, una hora mínimo. Una hora mínimo. Que es lo que dura más o menos. Son partidos de 3 minutos para alcanzar el reto de los Suns. Y luego Yo creo que voy a hacer otro directo, también de la NBA, pero ya será otro reto, entonces voy a cambiar. Empezaré otro desde el principio. Va a ser que luego hay que organizar los equipos y cargarlos y luego tardar un rato. Pero voy a estar un rato. Buenísima. Fuck. Ah, lol.
No excuse to not be a little bit more physical there on the defensive end. Needed that stop.
Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Rubio to Gobert.
Venga, tío, ¿en serio?
You've heard before, slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Rudy Gobert tips it.
You know, sometimes basketball
Falta más uno. Ahí la llevas.
During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all way good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
And he converts on the free throw.
No, tan tarde no. Así sería tan pronto. Pues porque no podía dormir. Me he despertado, había follón en la calle. Toma, ¿qué pasa? Me he despertado, no puedo hacer directo. No podía dormir. Vamos a hacer un directito, checo.
Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Oh man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
No, tío, venga, no te creo. No te creo.
That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Mira, míralo. Cállate que pierdo.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup.
Eso volver ahí dando la brasa. Sí, que la bola, macho.
Creates his own shot there.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Rubio into the front court. His team up by 1. Trying to cash in.
Vale.
Mitchell's shot, no good.
Vámonos.
Count the basket at the rim. I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Utah's got it. Rubio to Gobert. Has a chance. Knocks it down.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Honors good there.
Underutilized. 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 Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Here's Rubio into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point.
Venga, va. Estoy muy ajustadito, ¿eh? No me muero un pelo, what the fuck. ¿Dónde las notas? A tu casa. Sí, señor. Sí, señor. Y ahora faltitas chetas. Cállate, que me pille, cállate. Corre. No me pilla. A tu casa. Ahora la gana.
As they just squeak this one out by a point. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Ups. Pues menos mal que me robó la bola, macho. Ahora me da hipo, que sí. Ya se ha pirado. Ya me ha dejado solo. Acá, ¿te has dormido o te has pirado? El Tanaka se ha pirado. Me he dejado solo like a 2. Me he dejado solo. El Tanaka.
Hard up against Oubre. To Paul. Harden to Anthony. A pass stolen by Phoenix.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
And finishes strong. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Harden into the front court. His group now down 2. Anthony to Paul. Capella down low. Deep left corner. Harden. James Harden. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
They absolutely needed that. Great job by the offense to be poised and create a shot to pull ahead.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Paul across the timeline. His guys now trailing by a point. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
The defense picked up on that action. That's going to cost him.
It's Phoenix ball.
Yes.
And the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Eric Bledsoe trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. The free throw, good. He caps the 3-point play. And now they lead by 2. Paul with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Picked up by the Suns.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
He gets it.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Now Paul with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4. Not loose. Bledsoe with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Harden to Paul.
Bola, vámonos.
Won't go down.
Yes.
And a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Free throw is good. It's a 3-point play, and that just might put this game out of reach. Harden has it up the floor. To Anthony. Knocked loose. Taken by the Suns. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
The free throw is good. Finishing off the 3-point play. The lead grows to 12. Knocked loose.
Madre mía, se está
Picked up
forrando,
by
tío.
the Suns. Bledsoe.
Bombón.
Slam dunk.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Harden in possession. 14-point deficit. To P.J. Tucker. Knocked loose. Taken by the Suns.
Pringao. Lo mata. Métela así. Me da vergüenza. Nada, para ti.
Full throttle. Right to the basket for the deuce.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect. But pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Buah, ahí me la come. Se la come, colega.
Straight on three.
No,
At the buzzer. It's the Suns with the victory. As they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the...
Quedan 4 partidos, ¿no? Sí.
Simmons to Redick. Able to convert inside.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
And he's fouled. Couple free throws coming up, Jay.
No. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Sixers have the basketball. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Suns.
Neck and neck. They couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
It goes down.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Simmons with it. His group now down 2.
Menos mal que no la he metido.
All right, that was a little bit of a gamble there, but not a terrible move sending him to the free throw line.
Sí que libre, mira, no puede hacerle falta, porque claro, Simons y Batacheto, esto guapo y tanto.
Ben Simmons at the line for 2 shots. 56% for his career.
¿En serio?
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Bledsoe at the basketball. Leads one.
+1. Pues toma,
Yes,
a ti.
and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Kelly Oubre trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his
No,
career,
que corto,
78% at the line.
Lol.
Missed it at the line.
Se viene,
Simmons
se
into the front
viene.
court.
Se
His
viene con
guys down
ganas.
three.
Buenísima. Bombón.
And look out.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Simmons with it. Looking to make something happen.
Cuidado, cuidado. Pero, tío.
Oh, Ben Simmons. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes
Hay
down.
sentido de...
Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
No.
Now a drive, but the shot won't fall.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Bledsoe with it up top. Leads three.
Vámonos. Ahí.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Here's Simmons with it up top. He'll run the offense.
Madre mía, si es que ¿para qué intento robarla, tío? Cuando intento robársela, arranca y es que me deja
Scores at the basket. Great body control, Jay. He was a freight train down the lane.
Cuando casi se
Might
presenta
have
lugar.
been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Va, venga, tío. No te creo.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face.
Sí,
The
verás tú.
jawing is only going to
Verás tú,
escalate.
verás
Too
tú,
much
perrita.
contact.
A ver, hijo.
And free throws coming.
Yes, I
Ya no
love
me
this
puedo
move.
algo así.
Send him to the line.
Son demasiadas
Chances are
chetas.
probably good he doesn't make both. And you also stop the clock while getting another possession.
Vale.
First try at the line, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Full throttle, right to the basket for the deuce.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup
A
there.
ver si al full. A ver si le puedo robar la bola y se la pasa al otro. Pues no entiendo por qué cambia el Simmons. Tiene muchísima superioridad sobre los bastos, macho. Pero muchísima. Se convierte en un equipo normal y encima el full, que es un poco troncho.
Lets it fly from
A su
beyond the
casa.
arc. Smothering D.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession.
Más
Maybe
uno.
give a head fake
Venga,
back
hombre.
into the
A ver si
defender,
le metes el tiro
into the
libre,
free
Javier.
throw line. See the ball go in the hole.
Está hecho.
Kelly Oubre at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's struggled so far. To Redick.
Sí, sí,
To
todo vuelta.
Covington.
No te rayes, no te...
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Vale, ahí empieza Soul. Es que se va.
It's
Si
the
no le hace
Suns
falta,
with
vale,
the
pues
victory
nada, a tu casa.
as they
Vámonos.
get a good win on the road. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on
Panojita en común. Sí, tengo lista. Está en la descripción. Btp1492. Y Twitter también. Si quieres preguntarme algo privado, pues por ahí lo puedes hacer. Yo contesto, intento contestar a todo. Igual que el canal. Btp1492. De todo. Tengo Superchat, tengo PayPal, tengo Twitter, tengo Insta, tengo de todo. Menos Facebook, que no lo utilizo. Que también tengo Facebook, pero no lo pongo porque no me meto. Pero Insta sí. Y por ahí... Fuck. Pa' tu casa, doble colchonito. Y la pierde. ¿De dónde eres? Vámonos.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Curry to bring it up. Looking to make something happen.
No, déjale.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Thompson. Durant to Thompson. Here's a chance from long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. To Thompson. Curry.
No, en serio. Me he tocado miedo, chaval. Va a tu casa.
Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Cuidado, se va mucho. Toma, va a tu casa.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Cuidado, que te la va a liar, que te la lía. No,
Steph Curry, small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those.
Más uno.
Nice extra move.
Count it, and the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Curry with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. To Thompson.
Buenísima. Vamos. Troco. Buena. No me jodas, tía, pero estamos tontos.
Durant across the timeline. Right now, down 7. Curling inside. And a nice finish at the rim.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
No. Madre mía, no sé cómo ha llegado el pase.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about,
Madre
Ed.
mía, el
It's
pase era
that
para
simple.
Mario,
Put the
chaval.
ball in the bucket.
Curry into the front court. They trail by 7. Thompson to
¿Qué
Durant.
hace solo? Oh, fuck. Madre mía, me la has liado.
4-2.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Bledsoe with it up top. He'll run the offense. And
Buenísima.
score. Strong take.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Nada, está hecho. Entonces vamos a poner a cortar.
20-footer at the buzzer. It's the Suns with the victory as they get a good win on the road. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to EA.
Vámonos, que quedan docs. Quedan docs. Espera, hijo, un segundo. Que tenemos que te chicos. Vámonos.
Westbrook to Adams.
Oh, la falla. Vámonos. Buena. Vámonos.
No and one. There was some contact there.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Westbrook.
No. Te la comes. Yo te digo yo que te la comes.
Sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Robertson, defended by the lefty Oubre. To Adams. Steven Adams with the slam.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Bledsoe with the basketball. 2-point advantage. Jeremy Grant.
Huge
block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Toma, te la
He
devuelvo.
sent that one to the third row. He was locked in. That was impressive. To Kelly Oubre. And the finish at the rim.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. Picked up by the Suns.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Bledsoe slams it down.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's where plays like this occur.
Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Sí, pero te has quedado celebrando.
Slams it down. Where did that come from?
It's like he got on an elevator and went to floor 8. And I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
¿Qué pasa con George? No está rascando nada ahí.
Here comes the screen.
Sí, 12 metros vas a meter. Ah, no, que sí. Venga, la metes.
That was his first shot, and it goes down.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot.
Pues toma,
But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball
Con un pie
in the
encima y la
bucket.
mete. Se ha flipado.
Screen coming.
Cuidado, cuidado, se te va.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup.
No, ha hecho pegar 17 segundos.
To Paul George.
Como se flipa otra vez.
Knocks it down from mid-range. Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock.
It's the Suns with the victory as they win this one by 3. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the
A ver si hacemos el pleno y ganamos todas las partidas sin derrotas. Pues que tenemos un equipazo ahí, tío. Es que es un equipazo, macho.
T. Down low Towns. Carl Anthony Towns. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Gets to the basket and scores.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Teague with it up top. All tied up. Just underway in this fourth quarter. Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Teague with the basketball. His group now down 2. Tough move in close quarters with the crossover to Wiggins. Knocked loose. That'll get out of bounds. Nice touch by the Suns. It'll stay with the T-Wolves. Butler. Jeff Teague. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Venga.
Wow. But his shot misses.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Bledsoe with the basketball. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw good. He caps off the three-point play, and his group is back up by a point. Teague with it up top. He'll run the offense. To Taj Gibson. Baseline drive.
Yes.
And a chance at three coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs, the strength of his legs, help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Taj Gibson at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. Oh, lots of contact there. Still gets it to go.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Teague with the basketball. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter. Bledsoe with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Gets it in the right corner.
Vamos, falta más uno.
And a chance coming up at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Kelly Oubre at the line for two shots. For his career, 78% at the line. First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor.
Ay, campeón. Cuidado, block. Cuidado. Se me va. Que se me va.
To Gibson.
Vale.
And the Suns secure the rebound. And he'll go to the foul line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Está medio hecho.
First one goes down. 2 for 2 on that trip. Teague with it up top. His guys trail now by 4. Not loose. The Suns. So now time for the intentional foul. They'll make them finish this out at the free throw line.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
And gets both to drop at the line. Now the stoppage and an intentional foul means free throws coming with a little 30 seconds to go.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
Knocks down the first.
Goes
2 for 2 at the line.
Pues sí, vamos a hacer el pleno.
Teague with the basketball. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Butler to Taj Gibson. Nothing going here on that drive.
No, pica. Casi se la coge.
Anthony Towns. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Underutilized. Am I getting the point across? Let's see more of them.
And here's the foul. Right now it's a 2-possession game, so if he hits 1 or 2 of these, it could be all she wrote.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
Able to convert on both free throws.
I like that.
Va, venga, tíos. Y hemos defendido un poquito, ¿no? ¿Va a cansinear con otra falta? No cansinea. A tu casa, vámonos, pleno.
as they get a good win on the road.
Victorias, cero derrotas. Nos vamos a abrir los sobres.
And our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on
Bueno, panojita que entró. Echamos a los Suns y me quedan 3 equipos para hacer todas las temporadas. Vamos a abrir los sobres. Vaya mierdenos de cartas que dan, madre mía. Ya podría echar unos horitos, aunque fuera de 75-80, tío, para rellenar los equipos y no las mierdones que dais. Ay, Dios. Vamos a venderlo de los maps y que están a tope. Y con esto tenemos todos los sobres. Bueno, pues hemos completado el reto de los Suns con 1 de victorias. Nos quedan 3 equipos. Vamos a dejarla por aquí y en un ratito creo que voy a lanzar otro directo a la NBA. Así que gracias por el apoyo y nos vemos en un rato. Un saludo. Hasta ahora.